Okay guys, this is Leroy Diesel. Going to show you a video on my glow plug removal tool. What happens on a lot of diesels, specifically this example, the 6.2 and the 6.5 GM trucks that had those diesel engines in them, the glow plugs can swell up in them. And let me show you. Basically the tip on the glow plug right here, if this just swells up a tiny little bit, you won't be able to pull it out of the head, especially if you're on number 8 or number 7 back there behind the turbo. You just literally cannot get enough leverage to pull these things out. So I made a tool that, I'm trying to get the camera just right. So if you've got a glow plug and you unscrew it and it's all the way unscrewed and you can't pull the thing out, more than likely the tip has swelled up or is drooped, something like that, and you're going to need this tool. So what you'll do, here's the tool right here. What you'll do is unscrew the glow plug all the way, so just so that the threads are not engaged in the head, and then this tool is really tight. It'll fit over the head of the glow plug itself, and like I say, it's a really tight fit, and you may have to work at it, but so you see how it just kind of snaps on there, and you're gonna retract the outer shell so that the glow plug can fit down in the cavity. When you've got the glow plug in that cavity, you're ready to screw the outer shell down. You want to just screw it until it hits the head. So the outer shell has hit the head. You've got a hex here and a hex here. Sometimes you can just work it out by hand. If you just tighten this up a little by hand and kind of rotate move the glow plug back and forth a little, tighten it some more, move it, tighten it some more, move it, it'll work it out of there. But what a lot of people will wind up having to do is put a wrench on here, and some people even reach through the fender well with a long extension on a cordless driver of some kind and just zip these things on out pretty quick. The other option would just be to use 2 wrenches. So put a wrench here, put a wrench here, and you could start screwing the outside clockwise so that it pushes itself into the head. And what's happening is that's because this is going clockwise and this is being held stationary, the glow plug is actually being pulled, and boom, it'll come out. So it's a pretty simple process, and it usually just takes a minute or 2 per cylinder or per glow plug. I'm going to try to get you a good close-up of how this tool is designed to work. Okay, so here again, see how that fits in there real tight. Again, that's the tool itself. You're going to have a 10. By the way, this will work on quite a lot of glow plugs that have a 10 millimeter head or even a 3/8 head. It's possible you may need to come in here with a file and just barely bump these out a little bit if you have a 3/8. But again, what you'll do is line that up on the hex of the glow plug and then just push it in there like that. And then there's a couple little fingers down here that actually grab below the hex and prevent it from just sliding out that way. So I had some customers asking me for a video of this, so here you go. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. It's LeroyDiesel.com. My phone number is there. You can email me at info@LeroyDiesel.com. And just to go back to the other types of glow plugs, for example, on the older Ford 6.9 diesel, that also uses a 10 millimeter head or 10 millimeter hex on that glow plug, and I've had customers report back to me that it will pull those glow plugs just fine. And I understand that on some Volkswagens, but basically if you've got a 10 millimeter head and the other portion, as long as it'll fit in the tool is what I'm getting at, and has a 10 millimeter head, it should work for you. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye. Okay, this is part 2 of the video. I forgot to show you what happens if the tip of the glow plug actually breaks off when you're pulling these glow plugs out. So right here you've got the injector hole, the threaded hole. This is where the injector goes, and right here is where the glow plug itself goes, right there. So if you pulling this out and boom, this tip stays in the head, what you'll do is you'll need to remove the injector, and then you might even need to maybe push in here with a screwdriver, but I'd get a magnet down in there, and that's in the pre-chamber, and just push with the screwdriver, and then it'll fall out on that magnet, and you can clean out any debris through this hole. That's about it. Oh, just in case you're interested, just for the sake of it, since I got this out here, this is what the other side looks like. This is the injector comes through, I'm sorry, the glow plug, obviously this head is upside down, but the glow plug goes in there, and it would go into the pre-chamber like that. This is your pre-cup, and it goes down there like that. So, but on the other side, you can see right there, I think you can see that where the hole is, that's where the injector itself would go. And so you would pull that out, and then you can clean any debris out of the pre-chamber right there. So again, let me know if you have questions. If you want to buy something, just go to LeroyDiesel.com. Thank you.